He's home. Hey, see, this is where Mr. David Lee Mack's house used to be. This is where they came and brought him back and placed him on his porch steps and said that he killed himself. Mr. Mack had a house, a mobile home trailer here. This is all relatives that lives around here. And another part that added insult to a murder was his relatives. You know, they took his children's property. What I mean by that is they took any kind of material thing that Mr. Mack had left here in this world. They took it, didn't give the children any of the proceeds from whatever was sold and whatever was stolen. They even stole the man's cows and God knows what else. So as I said, it just only adds insult to a murder. Yes, it was a murder. You see, Mr. Mack couldn't have cut his throat. Mr. Mack couldn't have cut his esophagus out. Cotton Plant, Florida. This is where we at, West Marion County. I guess you could call this KKK country too. I just told you about 2 deaths that occurred by black men right here in this county. Man, you know what? Just picture in your mind. Look at this scene. Picture in your mind this man's house, them coming, taking him somewhere, or meeting him somewhere else and killing him and bringing him back here. They placed him on his porch steps, hands stiff behind his back. Rigor mortis had set in. They took one inside of his house, got an old rusty butcher knife that wouldn't cut anything, took it and threw it up under the stairs by him and said that he killed himself. Come on, America, you know better than I do too. So I don't know. And another thing, for all of you that feel that I'm wrong for doing this, well, I'm so sorry. Don't you understand that the truth always comes to the light? Exactly. That's right. His kids. This man has 4 kids left on the face of this earth.
And identify his body.
Yes.
And they didn't cover him up or anything. They just left him laying out there. Just want the world to see what the KKK did, so it would scare everybody away.
Exactly. And not only that, listen, can you imagine how horrific that is? You're a teenager, coming and see your father laying on the ground, head almost off his body, and look down his body, look down his throat. Come on, man. Listen, this place is something needs to be done. As I said, the U.S. Justice Department now has got involved in this because this is a federal hate crime. That's what we have here. You see, they killed this man just because of the color of his skin. It's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you something else. Just as former Miss Mack said earlier, had their 15-year-old son been at home with his dad, as he normally did stay on the weekends, we would be talking about 2 dead David Lee Macks.
That's right.
That's exactly what we would be doing.
That's the truth.
America, here it is again. This is where this man lives. And it's just atrocious what they did to this man. They cut his throat just because he said something to a white store clerk in Dunellen, Florida, which is in West Marion County where we're at right now. And also because he challenged the judicial system and told them, look, what you're doing is wrong, it's illegal, you know, don't do this to me. But they did, and they took his life. And you know what? Somebody's got to pay for this here. They really do. Don Moreland, you were the sheriff then. I can't understand. You were a NAACP member? You didn't do anything about this here? Oh, but listen. And for all you again that think I'm wrong, you got to understand, the truth comes to the light. It's right in the Bible, and all that's covered will be uncovered.
What you do in the dark will come to the light one day.
Exactly. And this is my mission from God to do this, so don't worry about what I'm doing or keep all your negative comments to yourself. Because careless, we're going to do this. We're going to get justice for Mr. Mack. We're going to do this. We're going to get justice for Mr. Mack.
We're going to get justice. That's what he wanted. He wanted justice, and he kept asking for justice, and they never gave it to him.
Never gave it to him. So now we're going to see that he gets it even in death.
In death.
America, here it is again. This is where this man's house was. This is where they came and put him back and placed him back. Just don't understand why none of the people from the Marion County Sheriff's Department don't want to meet us and talk to us. I think I really do understand. They know what happened.
They know.
They know exactly what happened.
They wouldn't even talk to us.
They wouldn't even talk to the family. Now, how... Man, this is crazy.
They ignored us. But one day, they're going to come to the same conclusion that we did.
Exactly. And again, all you that's got something negative to say, oh, if this situation had hit home, you wouldn't feel that way. But you need to understand that this man here was murdered and killed. That's just as simple as that. He was murdered and he was killed. And not only that, like I said, if it hits home, then you all say, oh, I understand. Oh, and it was wrong what they did. Well, listen, it was wrong what they did, and we're going to do something about it. Marion County Sheriff's Department, State's Attorney's Office, Clerk of Court's Office.
Right.
Coming for you.
That's right.
Okay, America. Thanks. We'll be back with more Mack. I promise.